We are going to be mixing palettes 1 and 2 today, okay? We're going to do a little combination of both. Skin's prepped, all that's done. Let's get into the eyes. That's really the most fun anyway, isn't it? Okay, just taking Victorious as usual. We are coming out with a reformulated eye primer that's going to be a little thicker and give better coverage. So I'm so excited to try that. Because that's what we want, is we want really good coverage on our eyelids. Because a lot of times, even if you have dry skin, a lot of times people with dry skin will still have a little bit of oil in their eyelids. They won't be completely dry like the rest of the skin. So you always want that base down to hold your colors on. Also, if you have dry eyelids, which my left one is really, really dry. My right one is normal, it's good to go. My left one, super dry. And so I also use this to pat down any of the little flakes that might come up or things like that. It's just a good base to lay everything down so that the dry patches aren't as obvious, okay? So again, we're going in with our Magnificent and our Perfect liner. We're doing the dip to dip, dip, dip. Okay. Just dip the tip. Okay. And then we're going to line our upper and lower water lines. So I can just close my eye to do this. Okay. Dip again if you need to. Said something to make you laugh. There we go. So they're both your smiles were twice as wide as ours, yeah. And I always want to make sure they connect at the tail end over here. Ain't nobody hurt you like I hurt you. So we're gonna do our other eye. Nobody love you like I do. Okay. Promise that I won't take it personal. If you're moving on with someone new. And make them connect. Okay. I make them connect because it gives a lift right there. Always want a little lift to make my eyes look lifted and contoured and all of that. Okay, so going in with palette 2 first, alright? Taking our crease brush and we're going in with Perplex. This is going to be a pretty shimmery eye today, okay? So we're just going from our middle of our eyebrow down, okay? And just putting it in this outside corner. I'm making that V right there, you see? See that V? Okay. Same thing over here. Put it here. Let's make that V. Said something to make you laugh. Okay. So they're both your smiles were twice as wide as ours, yeah. Down. Now remember, if you have more mature eyes, you're going to want to hold your eye a little bit. Okay. Hooded eyes, you're going to want to come straight out and then go down. Okay. Straight out and then down and then fill it in. Okay. Alright. So let's look. Of course they're not even. Because why be even? Do you really want to know why? Because most of our eyes are not symmetrical. Unless you are a supermodel, like I'm talking 90s supermodel, like Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell, that kind of supermodel, that they measured your face and everything was perfectly symmetrical. And that's okay. That's what makes us unique and that's what makes us different. So one eye's going to sit like maybe a little higher than the other one. Your lips are going to be a little off. Your cheeks, you know, you can go to a plastic surgeon and they can tell you everything that's wrong with you and how you're not symmetrical and what you need to do about it. I say, hey, that's what makeup's for. We can fix it. Okay, so I made them symmetrical. Got it? Now I'm going to just dust this off a little bit on a little piece of paper towel. Okay, then we're going to go in with Honorable. We're going to use mostly palette 2. There's just really one color in palette 1 that I want to use today. So that's okay. It's fun to mix and match our palettes. So we're just coming in right here into our crease. I'm just putting the Honorable right there. Just dragging that Perplex with it because you want them to meet up and be happy. Okay. Okay, and I realized that the Perplex on this side's come over a lot farther than this side. So I gotta go and fill this in. Like I said, you'll be able to see what you need to fix, okay? You will be able to see it when you start doing this, okay? So now the middle is more even where I'm gonna put my other color. Okay, just feather that out a little bit. Said something to make you laugh. Okay, just like that. Easy peasy. I keep palette 2 out because we're going to use the Peppy in it to do our liner. I know you're shocked by that. So let's go in with our angled shadow sponge brush. Okay, and we're going to use the sponge side of it. And I'm going to go in, let's do Swanky. Okay, let's do Swanky. Just get it on that brush, and we're just patting it on, okay? Because I want that shimmer to show up, okay? I want that gold to be real prevalent right there, okay? Walking down 29th Park. So we're just patting it on real good, and I'm even getting it into that inner corner right there, just to give you a little pop of color right there, just brighten up your eyes a little bit. Wow, that sounded country, didn't it? Brighten up your eyes. I mean, I know I'm Southern, but woo, that was country. Okay, so just like that. That's all we want. Palette 1, we're done. I just wanted that gold pop of color. I could have gone in probably with a pigment, but I'm trying to not use those as much because you can't get them anymore unless you buy them from me because I have extra. But I just want to use stuff that I know that you can get your hands on. So let's go into Peppy. And let's just wiggle along this lash line, okay? We're gonna move those lashes, okay? Move those lashes, because that's what we want. We just want it on that lash line right there. And then come down here, same thing. Wiggle on those lash lines, on that lash line. Wiggle those lashes. And see, I'm not taking it all the way into the corner where the gold is. Walking down 29th okay. Park. Now for the other side. I saw you in wiggle the lashes. Just slightly. Just slightly. It helps if you'll come up underneath it like this and do it. If you close your eye, you'll get a really, really good tight line. Okay? And down here, if you'll tilt your head. Do the wiggle. Wiggle. And then I just do like that. Okay? So you see how tight we got that line right there from going from underneath. That's just another tip for y'all if you want to get it really, really tight, especially if you have hooded eyes. That's what you want to do. You want to come from the underside and do it that way. Trust me, you'll be amazed because then you can see your wonderful eyeshadow look that you did, and the liner won't be in the way. The liner's just there to fill in our lash gaps. Okay, so do a little cleanup. all we need to do. I will use our Good Method of Cleanup. The Hold Setting Spray. Y'all all need this, if for no other reason other than it's moisturizing, and it does a great job cleaning up any messes on your face you might have made, like I do every day. And if you're doing someone else's makeup, this makes it real easy to do cleanup, and they're gonna like how it feels because it's cooling and soothing. So our eye look is done. We just need to do mascara. We're going to use Epic One Step today because really I want the eyeshadow to pop more than the eyelashes. Okay, so we're just going to do 2 coats of this and our eyes will be done. Okay, so this is just a fun look. It's a little shimmery. It's not all out glitter sparkle. It's what I refer to as a shimmer. And again, remember, the more you buff it, the less shine and shimmer it will have. Our eyeshadows are great about that. If you want it to keep the shine and shimmer it has in the palette, tap it on and don't buff it as much. If you don't want it to, if you love the color but you're like, man, I would give anything if this were more matte, then buff it. Buff it, buff it, buff it. And what you'll have to do is, after you've buffed it, you'll have to add a little more color, buff that down. Add a little more color, buff that down. I would do it about 3 times. It doesn't take that long. It sounds like, oh my gosh. Really, once you get the hang of buffing your eyeshadow, which I did not do today. I didn't buff any of my eyeshadow because I didn't want it to be buffed in. I wanted each color to stand out on its own. I don't buff a lot of my eyeshadows because if I'm going to wear sparkle, I want you to be able to see the sparkle. So, but once you get that motion of circular and back and forth and circular and back and forth, it's no time at all that you become a buffing expert. If you want a video on how to buff, let me know, and I will gladly demonstrate how to do that. So, our eyes are done. This is our look for today. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye!